You are more than just your thoughts. You are not the sum of your struggles, your fears, or your past mistakes. You are a masterpiece in the making, and today we are going to unlock the power that lies within you. But before we can move forward, there's one thing we must address: the mind. You see, your mind is the battlefield where the greatest victories are won or lost. If you want to rise to your destiny, you must first learn to control your mind. The power of thought. The Bible says, as a man thinketh, so is he. What you allow to occupy your mind determines what you will become. Your thoughts are the seeds and your life is the harvest. If you plant doubt, fear, and negativity in the soil of your mind, that is what will grow in your life. But if you plant seeds of faith, hope, and strength, that is what you will reap. You have the power to control your thoughts. Don't let your mind run wild. Don't let it wander off into places of worry, regret, or defeat. Bring it back. You have the ability to shape your thoughts, to direct your mind towards the things that bring life and not destruction. It all begins with a decision. Will you allow your thoughts to control you, or will you take control of your thoughts?
Breaking free from mental chains. You've been held captive by your mind for too long. Some of you are trapped in cycles of self-doubt, fear, and anxiety, but I'm here to tell you that today is the day of your liberation.
You don't have to be bound by the chains of negative thinking any longer. You have the power to break free. You see, every negative thought is like a chain that tries to hold you down, but there is power in your ability to replace those chains with the armor of faith. When you refuse to entertain lies in your mind, when you choose to believe in your purpose, in your worth, in your potential, those chains will fall. The key to breaking free lies in renewing your mind. The mindset of victory. Victory begins in the mind. If you believe you can't, you won't. But if you believe you are more than a conqueror, nothing will be impossible for you. It's not just about overcoming external battles. It's about winning the battle within. Your mind is where you either rise or fall. But I declare today, in the name of all that is good, that your mind will no longer keep you down. You were designed for greatness, but you've got to start seeing yourself as victorious. When you shift your mindset, everything around you will change. The discipline of the mind control doesn't come easily. It takes discipline. You've got to be intentional about what you feed your mind. You wouldn't feed your body junk and expect to be healthy, would you? Then why do we feed our minds with negativity, fear, and worry? Start feeding your mind with truth, with positive affirmations, with the Word of God, with encouragement. You've got to guard your mind like you guard your treasure. You wouldn't just leave your valuables exposed to anyone, so why would you leave your thoughts open to anything? Be selective about what you allow to enter. Fill your mind with the truth that you are capable, that you are enough, that you are destined for greatness. Your mind is a garden, and you are the gardener. It's time to start planting thoughts that will bear fruit in your life. Control your mind, and you will control your destiny. Do not let fear rule you. Do not let negativity guide you. You are more than the thoughts that try to stop you. So today, make the decision. You will take authority over your mind. You will think thoughts of power, faith, and victory. And as you do, you will begin to see the life you were always meant to live, the life of purpose, the life of peace, the life of power. Control your mind and watch how your world begins to change. Where your mind goes, your life follows. The power of focus is one of the most profound forces you possess. What you give your attention to, what you dwell on, begins to shape your experiences. If you spend your days consumed with worries, doubts, and obstacles, your life will reflect those very things. Every thought you entertain creates a path. You have the power to choose where that path leads.
If you focus on your fears, you'll find that they grow larger, taking over your thoughts and limiting your actions. But if you choose to focus on possibility, on the potential for success, and on your own capabilities, your life begins to move in the direction of those thoughts.
When you direct your focus on empowering thoughts, you'll attract opportunities, strength, and the courage to overcome challenges. Focus isn't just about what you think in the moment. It's about what you continuously allow your mind to center on. If your thoughts are filled with positivity, purpose, and faith, that is what your life will reflect back to you. Your mind has the ability to lock in on whatever you choose to focus on, and that focus will either propel you forward or keep you stuck. The power is in your hands to decide where your energy goes, and in turn, where your life will go. What you focus on will grow, so choose wisely. Guarding your mind is one of the most important responsibilities you will ever have. Your mind is a precious space, and what you allow into it will shape who you are and who you become. It's easy to forget just how much influence the things we expose ourselves to have on our thoughts, behaviors, and emotions. The people we spend time with, the media we consume, and the messages we constantly hear all have a powerful impact on the way we think and live. If you surround yourself with negativity, doubt, and people who drag you down, it becomes harder to maintain a positive mindset. Toxic relationships, whether personal or professional, feed into your fears and insecurities, planting seeds of self-doubt and discouragement. Similarly, the media you consume can fill your mind with false narratives and unrealistic expectations, distorting your sense of self and your perspective on life. Whether it's the news, social media, or entertainment, you must be selective about what you allow to enter your mind. What you hear, see, and even think about consistently can either fuel your growth or hinder it. You cannot expect to have a healthy, empowered mindset if you're constantly feeding it negativity. Self-doubt is another powerful negative influence that can invade your mind. When you entertain thoughts of inadequacy, you create a self-fulfilling prophecy. The more you believe that you are not enough or that you can't succeed, the more you'll find evidence to support that belief. But if you guard your mind against these thoughts and replace them with affirmations of your worth, you begin to shift your reality. The power to protect your mind lies in being intentional about what you expose yourself to, choosing people, environments, and media that align with your goals, dreams, and values. What you allow into your mind shapes your thoughts, your actions, and your destiny. Guard your mind carefully, because what you protect will determine the life you live. Negative thoughts are a natural part of the human experience. We all face them, whether it's fear of failure, doubt in our abilities, or worry about the future. No one is immune to them. But what truly matters is not that you experience negative thoughts, but how you handle them when they arise. The danger lies in allowing those thoughts to take root and dictate the direction of your life. It's easy to get caught up in a cycle of negativity, especially when life throws challenges your way. But you have the power to recognize these thoughts, challenge their validity, and replace them with something more empowering. When a negative thought comes to mind, don't let it consume you. Acknowledge it, but don't accept it as truth. Recognize that not every thought is yours to keep, and certainly not every thought reflects reality.
Just because you think something doesn't mean it's true. You must learn to challenge those negative thoughts. Ask yourself, is this thought based on fact, or is it fueled by fear? Is it grounded in truth, or is it merely a reflection of past experiences or insecurities?
When you challenge those thoughts, you begin to break their hold over you. Once you've recognized and challenged negative thinking, it's time to replace it with something better. Replace doubt with faith, fear with courage, and negativity with possibility. You are not defined by the negative thoughts that come and go in your mind. You are defined by how you choose to respond to them. When you consciously replace negative thoughts with thoughts of hope, optimism, and faith, you are rewiring your mind for success. You are shifting from a mindset of limitation to a mindset of possibility. Remember, every thought is an opportunity. Choose to make it an opportunity for growth, strength, and belief in yourself. Overcoming negative thinking is not about eliminating it entirely, but about learning to rise above it and make it work for you, not against you. Renewing your mind is the foundation for true transformation. It's a process that requires you to consistently challenge the way you think and embrace new ways of seeing the world, yourself, and your circumstances. We often get stuck in the patterns of our own thinking, bound by limitations we've accepted as truth, and we allow those patterns to shape our actions and outcomes. But if you want to see change, you have to be willing to step outside the comfort of your familiar thoughts and start thinking differently. To renew your mind is to open yourself to the possibility of growth. It means not settling for where you are, but constantly striving to become more knowledgeable, more capable, more resilient. It means recognizing that just because things have always been a certain way doesn't mean they have to remain that way. Growth requires a willingness to let go of old thought patterns that no longer serve you. It's about abandoning the mindset of scarcity, of fear, of I can't, and replacing it with the mindset of abundance, of faith, and of I will.
Renewing your mind also involves changing the way you see challenges. Instead of viewing difficulties as obstacles that stand in your way, see them as opportunities for growth.
The most successful people are those who embrace challenges not as signs of failure, but as stepping stones to becoming stronger, wiser, and more capable. When you learn to see every situation through a lens of possibility, you stop allowing fear to hold you back. You start embracing the unknown with excitement, knowing that each new experience is a chance to learn, evolve, and transform. A renewed mind is not passive, it is active, engaged, and intentional. It requires you to fill your mind with new ideas, new truths, and new habits. It means surrounding yourself with people who challenge your thinking and who pushes you to think bigger and act bolder. It means seeking knowledge, being open to change, and refusing to stay stuck in old patterns. The more you renew your mind, the more you open yourself up to transformation, not just in your thinking, but in every area of your life. You are not limited by your past, your mistakes, or your current circumstances. When you renew your mind, you unlock the power to shape your future, to grow beyond your limitations, and to embrace a life full of possibility. When you visualize success, you create a mental picture of the future that excites and motivates you, whether it's achieving a career goal, overcoming a personal challenge, or realizing a dream. Seeing yourself already there changes the way you approach each day. You start to believe that success is not just possible, but inevitable. And when you believe in your success, you naturally start acting in ways that align with that belief. Visualization helps you see opportunities where others might see obstacles. It trains your mind to stay focused on the solutions rather than getting caught up in the problems. When you have a clear image of what you want, you begin to notice doors opening that you might have otherwise missed.
It's as if the universe responds to your focused energy, presenting the tools, people, and situations you need to move forward. By imagining the desired outcome vividly and consistently, you also build the courage to take the necessary steps to make that vision a reality.
When you visualize, you don't just see the end goal, you also see the process, the hard work, the commitment, and the perseverance it will take to get there. This mental rehearsal prepares you for the journey, allowing you to approach it with confidence and determination. Your mind becomes aligned with your goals, and you begin to make decisions that move you closer to your vision every single day. Visualization is a tool not just for the dreamers, but for the doers. It allows you to see the future you want and then take the steps to create it. The more vivid and detailed your vision, the more powerful it becomes. So take time to see yourself succeeding, see yourself accomplishing your goals, stepping into your purpose and living the life you desire. As you do, you will find that success is not just something you wish for, it's something you're actively moving toward. Emotions are powerful forces that can shape our thoughts, behaviors, and decisions. They have the ability to lift us up or pull us down, often influencing the direction of our entire day or even our entire life. When we allow our emotions to take control, we can easily find ourselves reacting instead of responding, letting fear, anger, frustration, or sadness dictate our actions. But the truth is, we don't have to be slaves to our emotions. We have the power to master them, to choose how we react, and to guide our emotions instead of being overwhelmed by them. It's important to recognize that emotions in and of themselves are neither good nor bad. They are natural reactions to the events and circumstances around us. What matters is how we choose to handle them. When we learn to control our emotions, we begin to take control of our lives. Instead of being governed by momentary feelings of frustration or anger, we can choose to respond with clarity, patience, and peace. It's about understanding that our emotions are a tool, not a ruler. They give us important signals, but they should not be the driving force behind our actions. When you are faced with a challenging situation, your immediate emotional reaction may be to panic, to feel stressed, or to become upset. But mastering your emotions means taking a moment to pause, breathe, and choose a different response.
Choose peace over turmoil. Choose patience over frustration. Choose joy over bitterness, even when life feels heavy.
By doing this, you align yourself with a mindset of control and calm, and you give yourself the space to make thoughtful, measured decisions instead of impulsive ones driven by negative emotions. The ability to control your emotions does not mean suppressing them. It's not about pretending you don't feel anger or sadness, but it's about not allowing those emotions to control you. Acknowledge them, feel them, but don't let them make your decisions for you. Learn to sit with your emotions without being ruled by them. When you master your emotions, you build resilience. You become someone who can face challenges with grace, someone who doesn't let difficult circumstances dictate their inner peace. Choosing peace, patience, and joy, even in the midst of struggles, is a radical act of strength. It is a declaration that your emotions do not define you, that no external force has the power to take away your peace. You may not be able to control every circumstance, but you can control how you respond. And when you do, you set yourself up for a life of emotional freedom and strength, where you are the master and not the servant of your feelings. The way you speak to yourself has more power than you realize. Your internal dialogue, the thoughts and words you use when you talk to yourself, can either lift you up or tear you down. We often overlook how much influence our own words have on our mindset, but the truth is your internal voice shapes your reality in ways that are profound and lasting. The way you speak to yourself determines how you see the world, how you perceive your abilities, and how you face challenges. When you tell yourself, I can't, I'm not good enough, or this is too hard, you begin to believe those words. They become a self-imposed limitation that affects your actions, your choices, and your very belief in your potential. But if you change that dialogue, if you replace those words with I am capable, and I will find a way, you start to open up new possibilities for yourself. The words you speak to yourself are a direct reflection of how you view your potential. If you constantly put yourself down, if you focus on your weaknesses and limitations, you'll struggle to move forward. But if you speak words of encouragement and kindness, you begin to cultivate a mindset that believes in your ability to overcome, to achieve, and to succeed. Self-talk is not about being unrealistic or ignoring the challenges you face. It's about recognizing your strength and your ability to rise above them. Instead of focusing on what you can't do, shift your mindset to what you can do. Instead of thinking about how far you have to go, think about how far you've already come. Speak to yourself with the same encouragement you would offer to a friend, a loved one, or someone you care deeply about. So often we are our own harshest critics, but we need to learn to become our own biggest supporters. The more you replace negative thoughts with positive affirmations, the more you rewire your brain for success. You'll notice a shift in how you approach challenges, how you handle setbacks, and how you see yourself in the world. Your self-talk becomes a tool for building your confidence, enhancing your resilience, and strengthening your belief in your own abilities. Instead of shrinking back in the face of adversity, you'll find yourself standing taller, ready to face whatever comes your way with the confidence that you are capable and worthy of success. Your words have power. The next time you face a difficult situation, take a moment to pay attention to what you're telling yourself. Choose words that empower you. Speak life into your own future and watch how your mindset begins to shift. Replacing I can't with I can and I will isn't just a phrase, it's a declaration of your potential, your strength, and your readiness to step into your purpose. The mindset you carry with you is more powerful than any external factor. It determines how you approach challenges, how you handle setbacks, and how far you're willing to go in pursuit of your goals. The right mindset is not just a minor detail, it is the driving force behind your success. It shapes every thought you have, every decision you make, and every action you take. A mindset grounded in growth, resilience, and persistence sets you on the path to success, regardless of the obstacles that may come your way. When you have a growth mindset, you view failure not as an end, but as a lesson. You don't see challenges as signs that you're not capable, but as opportunities to learn, grow, and improve. The growth mindset teaches you that no situation is permanent. It's not about avoiding failure, it's about embracing it, learning from it, and moving forward stronger than before. Each setback becomes a stepping stone. Each mistake a chance to refine your skills and expand your knowledge.
Resilience is another critical aspect of a mindset that drives success. Life is unpredictable, and there will always be times when things don't go as planned. But how you respond to those challenges is what determines your success. A resilient mindset doesn't allow you to be knocked down for long. It understands that difficulty is part of the journey and refuses to let temporary obstacles define your future. Resilience allows you to keep going when others might quit, to stay committed to your goals even when the road is tough, and to remain focused on the bigger picture despite the hurdles along the way.
Persistence is the key that unlocks potential. Many people give up just before they experience their breakthrough. They stop trying, they stop learning, or they stop pushing because the road is hard. But success doesn't come to those who give up easily. It comes to those who persist in the face of adversity. A mindset of persistence understands that the journey is not always smooth, but that the rewards are worth the effort. When you adopt a mindset of persistence, you commit yourself to keep going. Even when progress seems slow or when the outcome is uncertain, you trust the process and have faith that the work you put in today will pay off in the future. With the right mindset, your potential is limitless. When you choose to believe in growth, resilience, and persistence, you empower yourself to overcome any challenge and to succeed no matter what. Success is not just about having talent or resources, it's about cultivating a mindset that pushes you forward, a mindset that doesn't quit, a mindset that sees setbacks as opportunities for growth. When your mindset is aligned with your goals, nothing can stop you from achieving them. The The right mindset truly is a game changer. It transforms the way you think, act, and achieve.